Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessed with Videos for another update. This time, it's a cinema ticket update. Although it's more than just a brief one this time, as I've got 2 cinema tickets in this update. And the first one is Air, the latest film to be directed by Ben Affleck, as well as the first starring collaboration between him and Matt Damon since The Last Duel, which was released in October 2021 by Disney under the 20th Century Studios label. So 18 months ago that was, give or take. However, the film Air was released by Artists Equity, Mandalay Pictures, Skydance Sports, which is the sports division of Skydance Media, as well as Amazon Studios. And it was distributed in the UK and Ireland by Warner Brothers Pictures, which I think could be because of the current distribution deal that Warner Brothers has with MGM, which, as we may know, is now owned by Amazon, where Warner Brothers has handled international distribution of films such as Bones and All and the recent Creed 3. Although there are a few exceptions to this deal, such as the recent Florence Pugh and Morgan Freeman film A Good Person, which was released in the UK and Ireland by Sky Cinema, as well as the upcoming 26th instalment of the James Bond franchise, and 2 Orion Pictures films which were Till and Women Talking, both of which were released in the UK and Ireland earlier this year, which have been and will be distributed internationally by Universal Pictures. Anyway, since I've now seen Air, which means in terms of my cinema viewings, I've now seen 4 films from Warner Brothers at the cinema so far this year. The other 3 being Magic Mike's Last Dance, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and Alleluia, making Warner Brothers the distributor I've seen the most films from at the cinema so far this year, with 4 films so far this year. The only other studio I've seen more than 1 film at the cinema from so far this year is Universal Pictures, in which the films I've seen from them are Puss in Boots: The Last Wish and Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. The trailers that I saw in front of Air were How to Blow Up a Pipeline, The Three Musketeers D'Artagnan, Fast X, and The Flash. Anyway, with the cinema ticket for Air, the film was rated 15. I saw it at Cineworld in Castleford on April 20th, 2023 at 1:10 p.m. and I was in Screen 8 and I was in Row M and Seat 18. And the other cinema ticket I've got in this update is How to Blow Up a Pipeline, produced by Spacemaker Productions, Chrono, Lyrical and Charades, and distributed in the UK and Ireland by Vertigo Releasing, making this the second film I've seen this year to not be distributed by a major studio. Or technically the first if you would consider Lionsgate to be a mini-major studio with Gerard Butler's Plane. As well as the first film I've seen at the cinema from Vertigo Releasing in 11 years since Top Cat the Movie in summer 2012, back when the studio was called Vertigo Films, so makes How to Blow Up a Pipeline the first film I've seen from them under their new name that they renamed themselves to back in 2015, or at least around 2015. Also, considering the fact that I saw Top Cat the Movie in summer 2012, and the fact that this was years before I even started this channel, that makes How to Blow Up a Pipeline the first Vertigo Releasing film I've seen in the history of this channel at the cinema. Anyway, the trailers that I saw before the film included a lot of independent and art housey films, such as Chevalier, Sisu, War Pony, and Master Gardener. In fact, those were all of the 4 trailers that I saw before the film, summed up to you. Anyway, with the cinema ticket for How to Blow Up a Pipeline, the film was rated 15. I saw it at Cineworld in Castleford on its release day on April 21st, 2023 at 2 p.m, and I was in Screen 10 and I was in Row G and Seat 14. So that concludes this update, and as for the next update, I'm not sure when that will be yet, but anyway, that concludes this update, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. See you later!